Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. This is Red Koi number 2, and I was looking forward to this. Uh, the more I thought about the first issue, the more I liked it. And I came into this with really high expectations, and I think for the most part they were met because I expected a really cool samurai versus giant spider battle, and that is exactly what this book delivered. Let me just flip this open. So here's the opening page. Look at this. This is exactly what I wanted to see on the opening page. This is exactly what I wanted. Giant spider, samurai. Giant spider, samurai. Giant spider, samurai. Do you get it? This is what I wanted. And it delivers. There's lots of great dialogue in here. They dish out history, they dish out deep thought, and this book, despite the whole first half of it or so being like a crazy, giant spider battle, it's philosophical and introspective. It's the main character here thinking about her life, thinking about all that kind of stuff. There was one thing here that I did have trouble quite seeing, and that was actually where her leg gets cut. Because it gets caught here. I don't think we ever actually see it get cut. But if we flip forward just one page over to here, you can see she's leaving a blood trail from it. And I have been all over these pages, and I was not all over these pages. I in fact lied about being all over these pages. There it is. There it is. You might not be able to see it because of the glare and the lighting and stuff, but it's right there. It's right there. This book, I gotta say, it's so dark. It is so dark. It does not show up well on stream. It does not show up well under my lighting conditions with this particular camera or anything. The book looks gorgeous in person, color-wise. The reds and the blacks and the way everything's kind of murked together, it's really nice and atmospheric, and it sets one heck of a tone. But I was just looking at on my computer over there at the screen, and I couldn't even see what I was trying to point out. That there's, what is that? That's a little arrowhead hitting her right in the ankle, right there. Plus, if I try to get it too close to really show it off, it just gets blurry. So, anyway, it's great. It's great. The action is great. And as soon as the action's resolved, and gosh, there's just some awesome looking stuff. Look at this thing. As soon as it's resolved, she gets a confrontation with, well, I guess the action's not really resolved because it still continues on through this part a little bit. But, Karu, the little caretaker dude, she has a confrontation with him, and then she has to wrestle with the questions of shame and guilt and family honor, which those are what she uses against Karu, the guy that set up the whole ambush to kill her with the giant spider god. Like, it's nuts. Wes Loker, by the way, lettering yet another Alterna comic. We gotta totally get like another edition of the chair printed that Wes Loker lettered instead of I think Peter Smitty lettered the original run. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna get into the Giants, man. I don't know. They're such a good value, but I already have 2 copies of the books, and I did feel like I just wanted to kind of get this stuff on camera just so these ads are for forever. You can see, man. Check out Wraith on Indiegogo. I think that's going on right now. I feel like I've seen that campaign. Maybe I saw somebody promoting art from it on Twitter. This one is new, and I am already down with it. It says March 2020. Uh, yeah, retrographicbooksllc.com. If I remember in like 5 minutes, I'm going to go look at that. Uh, and I looked at that campaign, I think. I don't think it did a whole lot for me, but I mean, it looked cool. It just wasn't my jam, you know? Anyway, yeah, I know I'm showing the ads. But I kind of wanted to just kind of get away from the action, decompress, and that was a good way to decompress and show this. Now, the colors don't just like fly off the page and melt your brain like the colors in Feast or Famine, but that's still pretty pretty. Yeah, you heard what I said. Pretty pretty. Now, looking at that, and then I'm going to pan down to kind of, I guess, be the downside of this art. I don't really like the way she looks. Like, I don't like the squareness, no, not squareness, the angularness of the head. It feels very angular. It feels like something like that's an outline for a face I would draw. In fact, I might have doodled something like that today when I was on the phone. Uh, not that I'm an artist. Don't God help me. I'm not an artist, but if I were, oh no, I liked it. The action was great. The coloring maybe was a little bit muddy for the camera, but it looks pretty good in person. That one sequence of how her foot got injured, I didn't figure that out. That was legit. I didn't figure that out until I was here with you all after having read the book the first time. So I just totally glossed over that little teeny tiny panel that's about this big at the bottom of a page. If that foot injury is important, it should be bigger. Let's see. So did Nick Welch do all the art? No, he just did the colors. So Tyler Westland actually did the line art, and then it was colored by Nick Welch. Okay, cool. And Wes Luker did the letters because Wes Luker does all the letters. This was a fun little story. It's a little something different, a little something outside of the norm for the comic books I read. I the only other book I read like this was oh, I'm blanking on the name. It's written by a guy named Bartel. Sword and something or other. Anyway, it was totally a samurai, or not samurai book. It was totally in the Japanese tradition, and it was about an assassin who's trying to leave his master. Yeah, that was pretty cool, but not cool enough that I remember the name off the top of my head. So, whatever. Red Koi was pretty cool. I enjoyed the setting. I enjoyed the atmosphere. The action once it got going, especially in this issue, was absolutely nuts bar. Absolutely. And I just hope I didn't like suddenly get too loud on the mic because I saw the volume bar there like spike all the way over, and I'm afraid I clipped. But if I clipped, I apologize. I'm not re-recording this. This is live. I'll never recreate that moment of oh, I see it again, and it come out being genuine. It's a great cover, by the way. Using the silhouette of the spider like that is absolutely boss. Good book. Check it out. Do recommend. Do recommend. And I guess there's gonna be like a red koi giant coming out or something. Like get both issues. Why not? Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to add, and I don't think there is. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I sure hope to see you again next time. Till then, take care of yourselves and bye. Oh, hold on. One other thing. I think this is a printing error that somehow the ink didn't get applied right there. You see it next to the barcode right there. Yeah, yeah. So that might be a printing error. That's the second printing error in two alternative books because my Midnight Mystery. Sorry, I'm just gonna pull it back over here. It had a cutting error on the pages right here on the edge. Yeah, you can see it like that. So maybe the printer's slipping. I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like I got to point it out in the interest of like absolute full disclosure. Okay. Bye bye for reals.